Hello, it's time for the 2 weeks in board gaming. I waited on purpose this time because I want to start posting these on Mondays. Why, you ask? Well, Mondays are generally the day after Sunday. Not generally, they're always the day after Sunday. If that ever changes, holy shit. But Sunday is the day I almost always play board games. And so it seemed to make more sense to me to do this the day after my most consistent and usually biggest board game playing day instead of on Fridays, where A, I usually forget, B, it's been a few days minimum since I've played any games, usually, and there's no C. So we're going to try this out on Mondays. I know nobody really cares about the cadence of when these come out, but we're going to. Also, special edition, special Washington, D.C. edition. I'm in a hotel. I am here in Washington, D.C. for a neurodiversity in the workplace conference. So I'm knocking this out real quick before I go down to get some breakfast. So let's get into the last 2 weeks of gaming. This will cover October 12th until October 27th, so 15 days or so. Also, I think I'm going to put myself in the green screens. We'll see. Okay, so first things first. We played some Gnome Hollow. This was 2 Sundays ago. I was a big fan of this game. I'm excited to try it a few times on BGA to kind of get more of the hang of it. But I found this was really, really fun, very cute components and things like that. We did agree, some of us, that the design was a little weird in that the, what were they, flowers, mushrooms, something like that. I don't recall exactly, that are on the rings that you're trying to complete while you're building the map here, were sometimes misleading as to what ring they were on. But other than that, this game was super fun. I really had a good time with it. And look how cute, little gnome guy. Look at him. Look at him. He's right there. Then we played Prospectus. Man, did I enjoy this game. I'm a sucker for an interesting little like dice tower thing going on here. This was a cube tower up here. It's a big crystal ball, and you throw these little cubes in it and see what comes out, and that would affect your economy. So we are all wizards making various potions out of various things, including goblin piss, and selling them to the High Council. And what they want and need fluctuates from round to round based on what comes out of the cube tower and various other things as well. And you're just trying to make the most money. This game was so fun. I really enjoyed it. Later that week, we gathered to play some Acquire. Man, do I love Acquire. For those who don't know, and if you're watching this and, are into board games, you probably know Acquire. You are essentially laying tiles, which have letters and numbers on them, on this grid system, and trying to connect them to form hotel chains and merge hotel chains. And then you're buying stock in said hotel chains in hopes that when they merge with another hotel chain and you sell off your position, you are able to earn more money. This game is so fucking good. I love it. I'm swearing more this one. Then we played. I just checked VG stats. This game is just called America. It's designed by Friedman Fries of Power Grid fame, and it is a trivia game. And it's one of those games we all were saying, like, if you looked at the box, you wouldn't buy this game. But it is so fun. So the idea is you're getting asked trivia questions that correspond to a year, a state, or a number. And then you are bidding with cubes to try and get as close to the answer as possible. You also can get points for being adjacent to the right answer, or there's these things here where you can bid that nobody gets it exactly right, or nobody gets it right or is close. And the trivia questions are about, Friedman Freeze is a German game designer. They're about, core aspects of America, like crystal meth. So in this round, we had to figure out the year meth was first synthesized. Excuse me. What state had the most meth labs, and what the number of people abusing meth was. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. This game is so fun. Please pick it up. Please play it every day after you say your prayers. Then it was time for our next Sunday meetup, and we played Umbrella, which was a game that I just got. I've been playing this a ton on BGA in the alpha section, and loving it. And I decided to Google to see, was it out? When is it coming out? Because nobody I knew had a copy of it, and it had just come out, so I picked it up. You're essentially just trying to match these little colored umbrellas in different patterns that are up top here, and the colors that you use, you cover these different colors on your score track to get bonus points, and you move a umbrella from either the bottom, the top, or the sides. It pushes one out, and you're also trying to clear the bottom of your board to not have points lost. I really dug this game. We then played Tricky Dicks, which is what's called a Richard measuring game. You players basically pull a random card off the top of their hand and declare whether or not they have the shortest Richard, longest Richard, thickest Richard, or thinnest Richard. And as you can see, they're not wieners. They're pictures of Richard Nixon. And then everybody else puts a card down that wishes to also challenge whether or not they have the longest, shortest, thickest, or thinnest. And then it's like a trick taker from there. We played City of Horror, which is a very mean game, but I did really enjoy it, despite the fact that I got pretty ganged up on right from the beginning, and people just kept throwing me out to be zombie food. I was still able to stay in the game for a while, but I was never able to get any vaccines, and therefore scored 0 points at the end of the game. This game was a lot of fun, though. It was very cool. I'm glad we played it. And I finally learned Terra Mystica. I played Terra Nova last or 2 weeks ago. Terra Mystica has a fan base in my gaming group. There's a core group of people that really, really enjoy it, and I'd been talking about learning it for a while. So finally got to teach in, and it was great. Now it's going to be interesting to see how I do playing it more and more. I've got 3 games going on BGA right now, which is kind of hard to manage, and but it's fun. I like Terra Mystica a lot. Okay, I don't want to rush, but this video is running out of time, and I really need to get to breakfast. So we played, we went to a library meetup, me and my son. We played some Ink and Gold, which is a push your luck game that I had never played before and really, really, really enjoyed. Max, my son, was kind of hot and cold on it, but it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Props to Ink and Gold. As is almost always the case at these meetups, we played some Skull. My son is a insane Chaos Goblin, and Skull is a great place to have a Chaos Goblin. As you can see, everybody just laughing at him as he's dogging on everybody and just doing whatever he wants to do. At my son's request, we played some Just One. It's his favorite game, and I don't know why, because he doesn't know most of the clues, because he's 9. Max played games with some other folks, while I was able to play a game of Veil of Eternity. This is a game we played at our cabin weekend, and that I really, really enjoyed. And this was a good game. I don't know if anyone in my house would play it, but I want to get it. We played the Haunted Mansion game at my son's request, which, I didn't hate. As far as, kids' games go, I would play it again if he asked me to, but, it's not good. This was his chaos moment. And then I'm almost out of time, but we played Trash Cult, which is a game I got from Kickstarter. I like this. I think I'm going to do a video about Trash Cult as my first, game-focused video. So look forward to that. All right, so what'd you play this week? All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.